Hey guys, welcome back to Angelina Budgets. It's me, Angelina. Welcome to my channel where we talk personal finance, budgeting, minimalism, frugality, and saving money. So today we're going to be talking about how to create a successful budget. I have a article here from Bank of America called Better Money Habits, and it's called Creating a Budget, and they have basically 6 steps that they believe that will create a successful budget. The first step is, it says, note your net income. The first step is creating a budget is to identify the amount of money you have coming in, and that's from your job and your side hustles. I would put everything together. It says, keep mind, however, that it's easy to overestimate what you can afford if you think your total salary as what you have to spend. So if you have a hobby or a talent, you might be able to find a way to supplement your income. Having an extra source of income can also be helpful if you ever lose your job, which we've noticed from COVID for the past 2 years. So step 2, it says track your spending. It is helpful to keep track of and categorize your spending so you know where you can make adjustments. Doing so will help you identify what you are spending the most money on and where it might be easiest to cut back. So when you track your spending, you typically want to use 3 to 6 months of your bank statements. That's at least what I like to use. When I first started budgeting a year ago, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was following a lot of YouTube people, but I still didn't really have the grasp on it. And so I went and I tracked I think I did 3 months. I didn't do 6 months. I did 3 months. And I just wanted to see what was going out. What was I spending my money on? I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck, but we are a dual income family, so me and my husband both have income coming in, but we weren't living paycheck to paycheck, but I at least still wanted to see where our money was going. Sorry about the background noise. My 4-year-old is playing video games, but yes. So you use your 3 to 6 months of your bank statement and track and see what you are spending your money on. That's gas, restaurants, eating out, of course, clothing, those sorts of things. And then you would just kind of add all that up, and then you can see like where you can cut back on some of those things. I personally found out that I spent a lot of money on Amazon, groceries, and just like miscellaneous things. Like I would go to a store like Target or Walmart, and I would have. Okay, he's very excited. But so yeah, I would go to Walmart and stuff, and I would have in mind, what I'm going to buy, but at the same time, like I end up like walking past something, I'm like, oh, I have some money, I can get that, and then next thing you know, I'm spending like $200-$300. And so I had to really be aware of that when it comes to tracking and spending your money. So it says a tip would be to record your daily spending with anything that's handy, a pen and paper, your app on your phone, and you can use a budgeting tool as well. I use every day, what is it? I use the Dave Ramsey app. I forgot what the app is called. I'm sorry guys, but I'll put it in my description box. But I use that to help me keep up with budgeting and just like my daily spending. It says list all your variable expenses, those that may change from month to month, such as your groceries, your gas, and your entertainment. And those are some of the opportunities that you will find it's easier to cut back on. Step 3 says set your goals. Before you start sifting through the information you've tracked, make a list of all of your financial goals you want to accomplish long term and short term. Your short term goals should take no longer than a year to achieve, and your long term goals should take such as like saving for retirement or your child's education, and those may take years to reach. And remember, your goals don't have to be set in stone. So this basically, your step 3 is your why. They put it on step 3, and basically me, I put it on like step 1. Like, I started budgeting because I wanted to save for an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months is when I first started following Dave Ramsey, and we saved our $1,000. We did everything else, all the other baby steps or whatever, and then we saved up our 3 to 6 months of emergency fund. Now, we are military, so we don't pay for like housing. We don't have our own house, so we don't have a mortgage or anything like that. We don't have utilities. We just kind of have Wi-Fi, so we pay for that. But my goal was to save up an emergency fund and to save for a house for when we do potentially when we get out the military and we buy our forever home, we'll have enough money. Now, using the VA, we don't have to pay anything down. That's one of the benefits of being military. But still, though, I still wanted to have something for our house, whether it was for things that may go wrong later on when we buy the house. So their step 3 is my step 1 to set your goals. It says make a plan for step 4. Use the variable and fixed expenses you compile to help you get a sense of what you'll spend in the coming months. Let's see. With your fixed expenses, you can predict fairly accurately how much you'll budget for. Use your past spending habits as a guide when trying to predict your variable expenses. So your fixed expenses are the expenses like that's going to be the same. They're fixed. They stay the same. That's your mortgage, your car note, your car insurance, maybe your cell phone bill. Those are the expenses that you know for a fact that are going to come out each month, and they're going to be the same price. Your variable expenses are the ones that change periodically and the ones that you can change. Let's see. Step 5 says adjust your habits if necessary. Once you've done all this, you have what you need to complete your budget. Having documented your income and spending, you can start to see where you have money left over, or where you can cut back so that you have money to put towards your goals. Let's see. They have a tip. Small savings can add up to a lot of money, so don't overlook the little stuff. You might be surprised at how much extra money you accumulate by making one minor adjustment at a time. That was my young one, Liam. I don't know if you see him. Very.
And I killed this strong monster, and then I killed
the strong monster. Okay.
I killed the big lizard for my sword.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that's cheating sword.
Oh wow. So it says step 6, keep checking in. It's important that you review your budget on a regular basis to be sure you are staying on track. I review the budget probably. We do a monthly budget, but I also review our budget probably every week. We do a weekly budget and a monthly budget, and I actually do it daily as well. So we have 3 different ones. I haven't done a yearly one yet, but that's something I'm working on. So our monthly budget is basically compiled up of what we spent for the month and what we can do better for next month. Our weekly budget is just to make sure we're staying on track as far as like groceries and stuff like that. And daily budget is just making sure that basically I'm not overspending, pretty much. That's what I like to do. Let's see. What I also have here is to be intentional when you're spending, and I also have you want to give every dollar a home. That's the zero-based budgeting, to give every single dollar a home. You want to be realistic with your numbers. You don't want to under budget, because I find that I have under budgeted in the past, and it's come back to bite me in the butt. And don't forget to pay yourself. So I have automatic savings coming out for our online savings account, which goes to our emergency fund and to our house fund. And don't forget to incorporate self-care and fun, because when you forget to put money in for self-care and for fun, then it feels like it's a chore, and budgeting shouldn't feel like a chore. So budget for fun, budget for your self-care, so it won't feel so bad. That's what I like to do. Personally, I use Groupon. I mean, that's just that's like my favorite app. That's one of my favorite apps to use. I use Groupon, and I will probably book a. Sorry. I would like to.
I killed two.
Good job.
Yes, let's go. I killed two.
I would like to. I usually try to get a massage or something like that. So you guys, that is basically everything that I have to create a successful budget. If you guys are already budgeting, please feel free to let me know how you guys created your successful budget. This works for me and my family, and we've been pretty successful with budgeting. We don't have any debt anymore. We completely paid off our debt. We had a van, we had a car note, and we completely paid that off. And then we had a timeshare, which I do not recommend. And we had to actually hire lawyers to get us out of that timeshare, and it took 3 freaking years, you guys, to get out of that timeshare. But we finally got out of that. So we are debt free and we don't owe anyone, and it really is a blessing to be able to not owe anyone and not have any outstanding loans or any outstanding debt, and pretty much what we bring in is ours, and we can choose to do with it what we want and enjoy it with our kids, and we can travel, and we budget it for traveling and stuff like that. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and like this channel. And you guys have a great day and a Happy New Year. Bye.